like the game Blockland. It's not known that mainstream, but it's fun. It's overshadowed by Minecraft and Roblox, if you consider that game better than this. But enough about other games, let's talk about why we're all here. It was one morning. I woke up with a cold and was excused from school. Doing what other kids would do, I went on my computer and watched some of my favorite entertainment. I got bored and was reminded of Blockland. You see, I couldn't play it as I got me a hand-me-down computer from my grandfather, which was a Windows XP. So naturally, I didn't play Blockland on it a lot. In fact, on my mom's Vista, it was laggy as shit, but it was only for the computer games. Like on my PS3, it could play Ghost multiplayer matches fast, with a slow internet. So, I decided to play on the single-player mode on this computer. Noticing the fact that my mom might get mad at me for using her computer without permission. But even if I did ask, she would probably say no. So I started it up, preparing myself for the worst. Everything was normal on the main menu. I changed every single graphic point to low, and started a single-player game. What I hoped to do was let my creativity flow. But something odd occurred. Not like demons popping out, but it was slow, which was strange as the browsers could load anything fast. Even my PS3 could load things fast. But since it was a Windows XP, I sorta took it in. The game started with the game looking like Action 52 took a graphic crap. I wanted to see if the game worked right, so I did 3 things. The first thing was to build a structure, load a save, and save a load. But, oddly, it would still count as a nitty there. Like if you get a delay spawn, you can't put anything in it to glitch it out. I questioned this, but I figured it's the computer's fault. After a week of playing Blockland, the error still occurred, but in longer sessions. Like, instead of the previous 1 to 2 second delay, I went up to a full 5 seconds, which, unless you saw it for yourself, wouldn't sound long, but after 3 days, or day 11, things turned for the worse. Glitches and bugs occurred everywhere. It was like Action 52 the sequel. Bricks would flat out won't load, saves would glitch out, and a black line went up and down the screen, like a VHS tape but without the picture thing. And it would crash every time I would walk into a building loaded. So I tried reinstalling it, and it worked for the most part. Expect the day and night cycle thingy would always be on nighttime counterpart, even if it wasn't enabled. I got pretty mad, so I decided to play it as it is. A few days passed and everything was normal. Until now. I would notice this brick that would appear out of the corner of my eye, but as I would look closer to it, it would disappear. It would be like the brick glitch, but in reverse. Bricks would appear and disappear. Expect I didn't place them. But who did? I decided it was a good idea to take a break of the glitchy horror, and decided to chill back. I was watching Linkera's HOPR videos, and I started on Mystic Force. But I was interrupted at the part where he says, and then they pledge their allegiances to Spider-Man. By my friend who told me like a crazed psychopath who said on Steam, "Get on Blockland." I just told him, "No, I can't join your TDM, so leave me alone." But he replied a lengthy comment. But in the gist of it, he told me a Blockland add-on that can fix the problems he's been hearing about that I have. I asked, "How does that work?" And he just told me, "I'm not a scripter." He sent me a link, and thus I clicked on it and downloaded the add-on. Keep in mind, I didn't get any add-ons, so this took me a while to install. Afterwards, I enabled it and started a game. To my surprise, everything was fixed. No more delayed bricks or ghostly bricks. Everything was normal. For 5 minutes. But the problems came back. I told him, "WTF, dude, it worked for a few minutes." He replied, "It's just adjusting itself. Have patences." But if I had any, like Castro did, it would have run out, as the issues weren't fixed. I decided to take it off, as I might look like a virus looking like it did something good, but then it goes downhill. After deleting it, I returned to game, with the server name. Also, before I can Tayune, you can, in theory, put game names on single-player modes. But it would be faded out as soon as you select single-player. With that out of the way, the server name said, "Really? What did this mean?" I thought about it and decided it meant, "Really? Why'd you take that off?" I engored knowing that maybe this dude put invented coding, and the fixing issue may have been a terminal side effect from inserting Easter eggs. After loading the game, I got text on the center of my screen saying, all I did was help. I basically took it as something stupid that someone's 5-year-old cousin put in an add-on to scare people and give their older relative a bad name. Everything played normally, except after a few minutes or so, everything went bizarre. The old glitches started happening, like the VHS tape thing, bricks appearing, and all of this, the ambient music, I think that's what it's called, started playing. It's basically default eerie music. I was really creeped out. And the screen cut to black with white text appearing saying, "Why?" Then the game crashed. After that, I yelled at my friend on Steam, claiming he gave me a virus. He said, I'm sorry, and eventually I got my cool and forgave him, as he wasn't any scripter. And trust me when I said he doesn't know how to script. I tried my game again and lost all my saves, which I was pretty mad at as I made some of my best maps there. So this is the epilogue. I wrote all of the above in a journal and made the GIF story out of it. I moved out of New Jersey and got my old better computer back, and loved playing Blockland again. I still question the events of the previous told tales. I still tell the story to my friends that haven't heard on occasions like Halloween. The friend that gave me the link, we still are friends, and we meet in real life. The link was taken down as the downloading server shut it down, due to not being able to sustain itself anymore. The file is still on the old computer, and I've yet to see what was inside of it that made all of the events. Most of the glitches haven't happened to any other XP user that I saw, like the VHS tape visual. I honestly don't know why this happened. I talked with several people on why that happened, but they call it bullshit and tell me to go fuck myself. Jeez. I still think back to the time this all happened. I was creeped out, but glitches are glitches.